Hello, this is Michael, Visionary Sim Pilot, and today I'm going to do a complete flight in the way that I do some of my complete flights, with lots of different software running here in P3D to fully engage like we are flying. So we're going to be using multi-crew experience to work on communication in the cockpit. So I'm going to have them doing some things and I'm going to be doing other things, primarily just flying. I've got PF3 ATC at its best for air traffic control. We're flying in my Beach D18S today. We're taking off from Maui, Kaului Airport, and we're going to fly over to Dillingham, which is over on the island of Hawaii, kind of around the corner northwest of Honolulu a little bit, and I'll talk more about the route as we get up in the air. So here we go. So let's first jump into the cockpit. I'm using the 2D panel, but there is a 3D panel right there. Alright, so why don't we have multi-crew experience change the radios for us, and we'll check the weather first. Set COM 1 126.80.
COM 1 126.8.
Alright, let me make sure I did that right. I think I mixed those numbers up a little bit. Alright, let's try this once more. Set COM 1 128.6. Set COM 1 128.6.
COM 1 128.6.
There we go.
This is Kaului Airport Information X-ray. Weather at 2300 Zulu. Winds 360 at 15. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition 1,200 view. 3,700 scattered. 4,700 broken. 40,600 view. Temperature 22. Dew point 21. Altimeter 1015. ILS runway 2 in use. Landing departing runway
got some
2.
clouds.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold
Set
short
COM
instructions.
1
Advise controller on initial
120.6.
contact you have X-ray.
COM 1 120.6.
This is Kaului.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Clearance Islander 1771 at Gate Golf 17 requesting clearance IFR 2 Papa Hotel Delta Hotel with information X-ray.
Islander 1771 Clear to Papa Hotel Delta Hotel runway heading departure. Maintain 4000, expect 6000 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 1474 departure frequency 120.2.
Cleared to Papa Hotel Delta Hotel. Runway heading maintain 4000, 6000 intense squawk 1474 departure 120.2 Islander 1771.
Islander 1771 read that correct. Altimeter is 101 by round 121.9 when ready to taxi.
We're ready to kick the tires and light the fires.
Doors closed and we're ready.
Roger. Altimeter is 1015. Contact ground on 121.9. Island Deer 1771.
Alright, let's go ahead and request taxi clearance 2 while we're sitting here.
Ground. Island Deer 1771. Ready to taxi.
Island Air 1771 taxi to runway and hold runway 2 using taxiway. Alpha. Charlie.
Alpha. Charlie. Runway 2. Island Deer 1771.
Alright, that way that's all done. Alright, then we can run through some quick little checklists real fast. Pushback checklist.
Pushback checklist. Doors.
Closed.
Cabin preparation.
Complete.
Parking brake.
On.
Pushback clearance.
Received.
Flight briefing.
Complete.
Complete. Pushback checklist complete.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Before start engine checklist.
Before start engine checklist. Magneto starter switch.
Off.
Throttle.
Set.
Propeller.
Set.
Mixture.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Rich.
Flaps.
Set.
Landing gear.
Down.
Engine area.
Clear.
Ground Hawaiian 140
Clear
ready
before
taxi.
start engine checklist
Bypass
complete.
pin inserted.
Thank you.
Hawaiian
That's okay.
140 taxi to runway and hold runway 2.
Roger. Taxi to runway and hold runway 2 Hawaiian 140.
Alright. Should be pretty close to getting us pushed back. Here comes the tug right now. Now I set it up to where the tug's going to be in front so it doesn't actually drive underneath the plane.
Locking gear.
So because there isn't a way to make the tug go back
Release parking brakes.
and attach
Commencing push.
in other ways.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, let's have the co-pilot start the engines. Start engines?
I beg your pardon. Engine start.
Yes.
Right? You want me to start the engines? Okay, relax, Captain. Beginning start sequence.
Next left on Alpha.
And then we're gonna get all the lights on. Don't need the panel lights. Don't need the landing lights right now. Put the nav GPS button on GPS.
Next left.
So now we're getting our pushback. Things looking good there. We're gonna taxi down here to the left, down to runway 2, and take off. We're gonna hang a left-hand turn once we take off. Follow the north shore along the top of Maui, then cut across, go over the top of the island of Molokai, then head over to Hawaii. We're going to go around the north side of Hawaii because most of the time we can land in Dillingham on runway 26, which will give us a straight shot in, and we can fly right in there along the northwest coast and land visually at Dillingham, since there are no instrument arrivals there at Dillingham. That's the plan. That's kind of our little flight briefing so that we all got the same thing planned. So as you can see, I got lots of different things running. Also use FS Captain to track everything, as well as do a few extra little things here and there. And so that way we've got lots of different sounds, lots of talking, which is great, especially for those of us with vision impairments that want
Set parking brakes.
audible.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
And this is the Beechcraft D18S freeware made by Milton Shupin team. Really great little fun, sturdy cargo and passenger twin piston prop. So we're just taking off.
Tow truck disconnected. Left is clear.
From the 1940s, and used quite a lot all the way up into the 1980s. Alright, so let's get back inside here and check in there. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Avionics, master, switch.
On.
Heading, indicator,
Set.
instruments,
Set.
radios, and avionics,
Set.
altimeter,
Set.
set heat,
On.
taxi lights,
On.
passengers,
Check.
before taxi checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first officer speaking. On behalf of myself,
And so that thing about passengers and check is to make sure that I welcome them.
taking a look at the weather along our route, your captain feels we'll be on time
And
today.
we...
However, if things change,
The name's
we'll let you
Aloysius
know.
P. Travis.
I have one
Trav
special
short.
favor to ask everyone, and that is, while you're in your seat, please keep your seatbelt fastened snugly about you. That's what we do in the cockpit, just in case we encounter some unexpected turbulence. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Alright.
If there's anything anyone
And...
wants to do to make the flight a more pleasant one, please let us know.
Just like in the real world, this aircraft, you need to use the engines and the wheel brakes
Straight on.
for steering. So, very important to know that. So, turning, if you have a yoke or something like that, turning that yoke is not going to make the plane turn. This is a tail dragger with a wheel that rotates in the back. And you can lock that wheel for takeoff, but you don't have it locked for taxi. But we do have to use alternate means because rudder control doesn't really work until we're going fast enough to where that tail gets up off of the ground.
Steady. Left to runway 2.
Island Air 1771. Contact tower on 118.7.
118.7. Island Air 1771. Good day.
Almost went a little bit too far. Well, actually, technically, I did go just a little bit too far. Okay, and then from here on in, I'm going to have the PF3 co-pilot take care of the radios for me. Sometimes I do it through speaking through multi-crew experience because you can set it up that way as well. But I did not take time to change the settings to do all that, and I kind of need to practice with some of that too, so we're not going to go that route. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Propeller,
Set.
mixture,
Rich.
Elevator trim.
Set.
Flaps.
Set.
Flight controls.
Check. Set.
Landing lights.
On.
Taxi lights.
Off.
Now set oil temperature.
Check.
Temperature.
Check.
Takeoff briefing.
Complete.
Complete. Clear to the right.
Clear to the left.
Cabin crew.
Check.
Before takeoff. Checklist complete.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
All right, and that cabin crew is to, if I have a cabin crew, to let them know that we are cleared for takeoff when I request clearance for takeoff right now.
Tower Island Air 1771, runway 2, ready for departure.
Island Air 1771, wind 040, at 9er, runway 2, cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading Island Air 1771.
All right, so taxiing into position. Once we kind of get out here into position, we kind of want to hit those brakes a little bit, lock that wheel in place in the back so that it stays fairly straight, and then ease those throttles on up.
V1.
The wind is blowing quite a bit, so that tail is going to come up pretty quick. There, it's up already.
Rotate. 80 knots.
There's 80, and we are up
V2 positive climb.
off the ground. Gear up.
Sure. Gear coming up.
So you can have them retract the gear for you. That's always great.
Gear up and locked.
Alright, we're up. We're going to set throttles, propellers, for
Island Air
climb.
1771, contact departure on 120.2.
So that's all looking good.
Roger 120.2. Island Air
A little
1771.
breezy. We're going to retract the flaps.
Departure Island Air 1771 is with you. Out of 1,000.
Take a quick look outside.
4,000.
Port we just departed
Island
from.
Air 1771. Roger. Radar contact. Altimeter is 1016.
Expect that climb rate.
Island Air 1771.
Island Air 1771. Turn left heading 300.
Alright, here we go.
Left to
Left-hand
300. Island Air 1771.
300. So that's all good. Make it nice and smooth so we don't damage. I forgot what kind of cargo I put on board, but we've got 1,113 pounds of cargo on board. Nothing dangerous as far as I remember.
Island Air 1771. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Alright.
Out of 2,500 for 5,000. Island Air 1771.
Heading up to 5. Still making our little turn, almost there. Gonna start flattening our turn out.
Oh, good grief.
And of course, get a little climb. It is kind of breezy. Normally that doesn't, and it's kind of cloudy and hazy.
Island Air 1771. Resume on navigation direct to Victor Papa 003.
Makes it a little tougher.
Resume on navigation direct to Victor Papa 003. Island Air 1771.
See the horizon, which I'm a little bit more used to. Hopefully it will be clearer over at the island of Hawaii.
707. Turn left heading 115.
Left to 115 Alaska 707.
You can also have multi-crew experience, and you will control all of the settings into autopilot if you want. I will do that on the descent so that you hear what that is like, but I'm gonna hand fly us up to our cruise altitude of 8,000. Oh yeah, definitely kind of like cloudy and hazy out here today.
Island Air 1771. Climb and maintain 6,000.
Alright, heading up to 6.
Out of 4,500 for 6,000. Island Air 1771.
And we can bring the GPS up. That's all looking fine. One thing I like about the 2D panel is we can make those gauges bigger. And also with the 2D panel, I like this configuration of the 6 gauges down here on the bottom instead of trying to be flying this way is a little bit challenging for me. So I just come in here when I need to adjust things on the inside a little bit. The rest of the time I do my flying with our 6 main gauges down here in the front. We're still climbing here a little bit. Ooh, we're almost at 6. Oh, you know what? I might have left it at 6. We're only climbing up to 6. That's right. So we're going to level off here. Just a little bit far, but I will fix that. And we're going to
Wyatt 33. Turn right heading 230.
bring manifold pressure
Roger,
down for
230
cruise.
133.
So that's
Departure
set
Alaska
there.
707 is with you out of 6,000 for 9,000.
Roger. Alaska 707. Radar contact. Altimeter is 1016.
1016 Alaska 707.
After
Wyatt
takeoff
102.
checklist.
Turn left heading
After
100.
takeoff checklist.
Left 2100,
Throttle.
102.
Set.
Propeller.
Set.
Mixture.
Lean.
Air. Speed.
Check.
Landing. Gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
After takeoff. Checklist complete.
Thank you.
At your service.
Alright, we got everything set. That is Maui to our left.
Island Air 1771. Contact Honolulu radar on 119.8.
And you can kind of see
119.8.
one of the volcanoes. That's not
Island Air
Haleakala. Haleakala is
1771.
way back over there behind us. Hard to see because it's
Honolulu
pretty
radar,
darn cloudy out here
Island
today.
771 is with you at 6,000.
We'll see what Maui, or sorry, we'll see what Hawaii looks like.
Island Air
But Maui has definitely got
1771,
some
Roger.
rain clouds on it. Alright. So now that we got everything kind of cruising pretty good. So with these 2D panels, really good because most of them you can make bigger like that. And like that, which is beautiful. So now we can see the plane right here. Right to the left of the plane, that's the west, the northwest shoreline of Maui. That island in front of us that we're heading straight towards is Molokai, and the island up into the upper left corner of this gauge, that would be Lanai. Alright, so that is all of that. Everything looks good. We're cruising. Life's beautiful. No problem. Let's make sure to check in. FS Captain, say we are at top of climb, so that it knows that and doesn't dock us any points, because it kind of gives us a little score too. 101 miles out, got enough fuel to go 388, cruising at 182 knots. All looking good. Estimating time about 56 minutes roughly, but we're going to speed that up a little bit. And it says 48 there as to when we're supposed to be there. I will probably make up some time along the way here. So let's close that. And check there real quick. Alright, so even though it might be a little bumpy out here and a little foggy in some ways, I don't want to go any lower. Molokai isn't real high, but it does have a couple little top points to it. So we're going to try this. I have never tried doing this with a video and with all this stuff running, but we're going to try to go 4 times speed in the simulator. So here we go, just to speed things up a little bit. We're going to go on the outside. Let's see how bouncy the plane gets. Alright, we're zooming. We're not really going to see... Oh, yeah, you can see Molokai. There it is. So there's Molokai down below us. Lots of clouds over the top of Molokai, too. And over here to the left... yeah, hard to kind of like make out Lanai over there. Lanai is a great place for snorkeling. And lots of other things. There's a couple golf courses over there too. Oh, cool. Broke out of the clouds there for a second. Just for a quick second. So, and there's a nice little airport, both on Molokai and on Lanai. Just for future reference. So, cruising along. Love the Beechcraft D18S. Very fun to fly. My landings have not been great. I've been doing lots of hopping and skipping and jumping. I had one a few days ago that I wish I could triple jump as far as I triple jumped the airplane. So, because I would be world record holder for sure. So, we'll see how I do into Dillingham. It's got some uphill and downhill to the runway, so we'll just see how it goes. But it's quite a long, I believe it's about 9,000 feet long. It's got a long threshold on it. So, should be all good. I will take my time and try to make everything smooth. Alright, turn in there, which means we probably got over the top of the Molokai airport. So let's go inside real fast. Let's check the GPS. And yes, we are on the other side of Molokai, heading towards Hawaii. So there goes the tail end of Molokai down below us. Tells us to contact approach. I will slow the simulator speed down a little bit, but this way it makes it nice so that we don't have to spend quite so much time up here at cruise. But still plenty of clouds flying around through the air. It is not the way I have been flying around Hawaii. It has been pretty clear, but not today. Just want to check a few things there. Check in with FS Captain real quick. Do a little position report so that it stays happy with me that way. We'll go back outside to these crazy clouds. Hopefully they don't get too low to the ground, so I got enough visibility to see where I'm going. Oh, good. It is going to give us some weather. All right. So weather, winds are 10 at 8. Ooh, might be landing the other way. Visibility is greater than 20 miles. Sky condition 2,500 few. 3,000 scattered. 3,900 broken. So we do got a ceiling there. Temperature. Runway 8. All right. Well, so much for my plan of landing on runway 26. I'll be coming in from the other direction. I don't know if I've flown in that way. It will make it entertaining, one way or the other. The runway parallels the coast pretty well, so I typically just kind of follow the coastline. So that is the island of Hawaii. There to the left, you can see Honolulu all the way at the left of the gauge. We are flying along the northern shore of the island. We're going to go up around that north tip of it and then turn left and head towards Dillingham. So in this way I didn't have to worry about going over. I didn't know there was going to be clouds, but it's a good thing I picked this route because
Island Air 1771, contact approach on 125.
Visibility is not great.
Roger, 125.32. Island Air 1771.
Right, gonna slow the simulator speed down a little bit.
Approach Island Air 1771 with you 6,000.
Island Air 1771, roger, altimeter is 1015.
Fix that altimeter, that's good.
Island Air 1771, descend and maintain 3,000 at pilot's discretion.
Okay.
Out of 6,000 for 3,000 at pilot's discretion. Island Air 1771.
Sounds good. We'll get down below the ceiling and we'll be able to see a little bit better and we'll be out of these clouds, so let's give it a
Southwest 503, turn right heading 125.
Tell the company we're going down.
Right 2125, Southwest 503.
Pull that back a little bit. Set altitude 3,000 feet.
Okay, setting altitude 3,000. Done.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Just call me Trav if it makes you feel more comfortable. Report of descent.
Check.
Landing lights.
On.
Propeller.
Set.
Mixture.
Rich.
Temperature.
On.
Airspeed.
Check.
Landing. Briefing.
Complete.
Complete. Approach checklist complete.
Thank you.
At your service.
Alright, so our landing briefing is going to be, since it looks like we're going to be landing on runway 8, but we'll see as we get up here around this corner. because that is Hawaii there on front of us. To the left, we're going to go around this corner. I'm assuming we are going to get clearance for runway 8 according to the weather report, but if we're lucky we can get runway 26, but the wind is blowing like 8 knots, so I'm going to try not to land with an 8 knot tailwind. So I think it's better off to not go that route.
FedEx 179, turn right heading 220.
But that is Hawaii
turn right
there
heading 220, FedEx
on our left,
179.
behind us. And we are heading up to this north tip of it right up here. And then we're going to make a left and head down toward Dillingham.
1,000 to go.
Alright, so that means we're at 4,000 feet. One of those other nice things about multi-crew, lets you know about lots of different things so that you can be paying attention to flying. And it can let you know about other things. There's lots of different things you can set up to have it talk to you about, which is beautiful. So, once again, so going through those clouds, I really do like the sound for this aircraft when you're on the outside.
045.
Roger, right 045, United 670.
See a road down there going around the island.
179, turn right heading 200.
Right heading 200, FedEx 179.
Alright, we're almost up to this turn. At this turn, they're going to get clearance to go one way or the other. If it gives us 26, we're going to make a hard left and then follow this shoreline along over to the airport. If it gives us 8, we're going to go straight and make a U-turn around the other way. PF3 will victor you, but sometimes it vectors you a little wide, and since I know this airport and we're down below the ceiling now at 3,000 feet, I'm not going to have it vector us. Let me get a little more manifold pressure going there so that we keep our airspeed up. I'm actually going to go just a little bit more manifold pressure. Okay, we're set there. Altimeter set. One other thing in these old aircraft, you need to make sure you sync up the heading indicator with the compass, especially when you first start a flight, and if about every hour after that is a good practice to get into. So, especially depending upon how far you're flying and whether you're also flying north
Island
and
Air
south.
1771, maintain heading 305, expect vectors for the runway 8 approach.
Alright, runway 8 it
Roger,
is.
Island Air 1771.
So it will give us some vectors, but I'm going to vector us over there so it doesn't take quite too long.
Island Air 1771, turn right heading 320.
Right to 320. Island Air 1771.
Definitely don't need to do that. So that runway runs parallel with that shoreline over there, so
Approach Island Air 1771, requesting cleared to final for runway 8 at pilot's discretion.
Island Air 1771, cleared to final for runway 8 at pilot's discretion. Contact tower on 134.15 when established.
Until established on final for runway 8. Contact tower on 134.15 when established. Island Air 1771.
So when I don't have things to follow, I will have a tendency to use the GPS on the downwind leg, get myself all set up, turn base, turn final, trying to head right at the airport at the same heading of the runway, which will be about 0.80. Because I will check on here real quick, but yes, there are no navigational aids for this airport. Set altitude 2000. Set altitude 2000.
Yeah.
Set altitude 2000.
Okay, say again, please. Sorry, didn't get the code. Can you confirm that?
Set altitude 2,000 feet.
Great. Transponder code 2000.
Island Air
Cancel that.
1771. Check your transponder. Squawk 1474.
1474 Island Air 1771.
Alright. Guess multi-crew doesn't want to help me out here. Set altitude 2,000 feet.
Setting altitude 2000. Got that. 1,000 to go.
Alright, transponder got fixed.
Transponder code 0062.
Cancel that.
Done.
Set transponder 1474.
Check your transponder.
Yep, transponder code
Squawk
1474.
1474 Island Air 1771.
25.
This guy likes the transponder for some reason. Alright, we're getting downwind. Never had that problem before, but at least it's easily fixed. So that runway is so long, it's real easy to see even here on the GPS. Normally smaller runways, you can't even tell that they're there. There's just a dot there. That runway being 9,000 feet long, it makes it pretty easy. And here, let's go on the outside. Let's see what we can see over there. It's kind of hazy. Not super easy to see over there, but that's where we're going to be landing. Is over in that area there. Everything looking good. We're down at 2,000 feet. Come out here quite a little bit, give ourselves a nice good run up, because it's going to be a little tricky for me lining up with this runway, so I want to give myself time to do it and use the GPS, because it is a little hazier than what I'm used to, and I have not landed this direction on this runway before. I typically come in on 2.6. So this will be a new experience, which is always fun, and another fun reason why flight simulator makes it interesting, and real weather makes it interesting. Alright, let's head due south. We got our airspeed down to 140. Set altitude 1,000 feet.
Setting altitude 1,000. Selected.
I'm gonna start a little base turn here. I put out a notch of flaps.
November 777, turn left heading 080.
Left heading 080, November 777.
You can see we need to go just a teensy little bit farther. We want to head right towards that point of land.
Tower Islander 1771 at 9 miles to the west at 1,000 landing.
1,000 feet above ground.
1771, continue. Approach your number 14 landing.
Continue approach number 14 landing. Islander 1771.
Positive rate.
Island Air 1771, wind 025 at 17, altimeter is 1016, clear to land runway 8.
Clear to land runway 8. Islander 1771.
Alright, a little bit more turn here to the left. Life is looking good. Before landing checklist.
Before landing checklist. Landing lights.
On.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Set.
Cabin crew.
Check.
Flaps.
Set.
Check that the item is as you stated.
Answer this.
Yep, it is. Retract. Taxi lights.
On. Answer this.
That's okay. Now set landing lights.
On.
Take another look at that item.
Off. Answer this.
The checklist says it should be off before landing. Checklist complete.
Alright. There's a little glitch on that checklist. Gonna have to fix that one. So, that always takes a little bit. So, we want to get over here and down a little bit more.
Confirm frequency. Okay, what was it again?
Cancel that.
Last order dismissed, Captain.
Alright, so this is where occasionally, especially on the visuals, I might do a little pause. We are good altitude-wise. I'm going to start bringing it down. And trying to bring it just a little bit more to the left. Not too much. Get to the point to where we can see that runway a little bit more and a little bit more. Go out to 3.5. There we go. All right, so, and then we can zoom in a little bit so that we can see that runway that we're shooting for there. There's a little bit to our right. That's where we want to go. And aim right for that. So here we go. Ooh, turned a little bit quick. I forget sometimes the ailerons on this thing go quite fast. Start descending down a little bit without getting too close to this mountain. Since we do also have some winds blowing around. And they seem to be pushing us a little bit in towards that mountain too. All right, so here we go.
$500.
Yep.
500 feet.
Good. Everything's looking just fine.
400.
Just want to get a little bit more to the left here.
300. Minimums.
That wind was pushing me more than I thought.
200.
Uh-huh. There's my threshold.
$100. 50, 40, 30.
Come on now.
$40, 30, 20, 10.
And there's one little hop, because it's kind of windy. And there's another hop, and it's downhill. And wow, I've got the engine pulled all the way back, and it's just going faster. Whew. There we go.
Island Air.
All right, that was crazy.
1 contact tower on 134.15. Wind clear of the active.
134.
Really had to do a lot of rudder
Island Air
control.
1771.
Trying to keep that straight. Let's see if there's another way to exit the runway down here. But the parking is all the way at the other end. Whew. That was crazy landing. Alright, I don't like coming in on runway 8. I like 26 much better. Much easier landing uphill than it is downhill. But it was still fun. We survived. And we are going to turn off here. Well, we're going to try to turn off here. This is the tricky part, using that wheel brake and the engines to make turns.
Ground. Island Air 1771. Clear of the active runway.
Island Air 1771, hold your position.
Well, I'm not going to hold my position quite yet.
Flaps are still down.
Well, I retracted them. We're going to taxi all the way up here before stopping and letting PF3 tell us if there is actually a place to park. Because we flew quite a long way down that. Good thing we had 9,000 feet of runway. Couldn't remember how long that threshold was, but it was fairly far. But definitely entertaining. And good and bouncy. So I will take you all the way up through here. We will run through the shutdown checklist, things like that. Let's see, as we get closer here, I'll even I will even bring up GSX ground services. Okay, that was a little bit too much wheel brake over
Island
there.
Air 1771, hold your position.
Yeah, I
Island
heard
Air
ya.
1771.
I'm gonna hold my position right here.
Island Air 1771, taxi to terminal.
Yeah, see, it's just gonna say terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Island Air 1771.
But we're gonna park in slot number 6. We're gonna get a follow me car from GSX so that we can see what that looks like. Because there's the follow me car. We're gonna follow that. Not to get too close and run it over. There was that option of just warp me there, and you can do things like that. But it's kind of fun, especially in this. You got to really pay attention to taxing things.
Tower November 777 at 8 miles for landing.
November 777, continue approach.
Continue approach number November 777.
If I can get this thing to turn. Come on, baby. Turn for me. Alright. We are parked Shut engines down.
Okay, I was busy. Can you repeat? Engine shut down?
Shut engines down.
Got it. I'll forget about it.
Alright, there's that. We got the doors open up. And let's see if GSX isn't quite happy enough with our parking spot, so we will just live with it because it's all good. Alright, so there's that. Close all of that kind of good stuff there. So gives us a little bit of score. Thank God we got actually a 96. That's actually pretty decent, especially for that crazy landing. And then also usually I will shut down PF3 right away so that we don't run into any problems there. And so I have that, and I will disconnect from air hauler 2, and we'll probably hear a little applause, yay. And that was because I got the cargo to the right place at the right time. So, and yep, we hit the ground a little bit hard, but it is what it is. All right, so shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Parking, brake,
On,
throttle,
idle,
avionics, switch.
off,
Could you please confirm off? Okay.
yes,
You sure about this? Avionics, switch is actually on.
off,
What did you say? Off.
yes.
Okay.
Answer this.
The checklist says it should be off, exterior lights,
Off,
heat,
off,
now set mixture,
set,
magneto,
off,
master, battery,
off.
shutdown. Checklist complete.
Ooh, that was a little tricky. All right, so we shut everything down. We got in here, we got on the ground, we survived. We delivered the cargo. Everything ended up working out pretty good. There's another plane that's going to go take off in this kind of windy weather. But that is kind of the fun thing around Hawaii, is oftentimes you are going to get some wind, and it's going to change directions quite frequently. So it was only blowing 8 when I checked the weather, but then it was blowing in the teens when we got here. So that is the way it is. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. That was a complete flight, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on the channel in the next video. Have some fun flying days.